So I don't know. My network disconnected me from the very first live stream. This is the second one. Good evening, and you are welcome. Please, if you get to see this live stream, kindly leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and let's get into the mood for today. Right, today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about my review. Right, I found out something about my channel, and I believe that what I found out is not just peculiar to me. A lot of other creators like myself, who who are trying to build a brand here on YouTube, right? I found out that we have almost the same problem. What's the problem? We want to get our watch hours, we want to get subscribers, we want to get views, but at the end of the day, you put out content and you're seeing like the opposite of what you're expecting. Now, there's a reason why this happened. I'm sorry I'm starting this live stream afresh. I'm going to just be sharing afresh, right? So please bear with me. If you're on the other live stream and you see this one, please kindly join in again. Leave a thumbs up for me, leave a comment, and subscribe. This is your girl, Ali Vetru. And yes, this is Grow With This channel where I get to share about my experience about how I'm navigating on YouTube. Alright, so I recently discovered something and I'm going to be sharing what I discovered with us, and I want us to study um, my my findings together, because yes, it's also important that you understand it. And what is that thing I'm talking about is retention. There's the reason why people come to your channel and then they zoom off almost immediately. It's simply because you were not able to hook them in. You were not able to get their attention in the very 5 seconds, 3 seconds, even 30 seconds of the video, right? You're not able to get their attention. Once you lose them, that video might end up being a flop. If you cannot hook as in get them from the beginning, it might end up being a flop, no matter how much value you put in, no matter how much what's it called, how much time you spent editing, how good your thumbnail is, how superb your title is. If you're not able to get the attention of your viewers, you might end up losing them for that video. So I did put out a video this week, and that the title of that video, I said 7 mistakes that that destroys more channels, right? When I put out that video, in my mind I'm like, I've given my best, I've done a lot, like this video is really going to give me what I want. But when I put it out, I began to notice that I was seeing very very Hi, good evening. Good evening. You're welcome to the live stream. Good evening to you. Welcome. Please do leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Right. Today I'm talking about my findings. I did a finding, and I'm sharing my finding with us so that we can also learn from what my mistakes are. We can learn from my experience, right? That is basically what my channel is about. I get to experience something and I get to share with you so that you can avoid the mistake I'm making, or so I can do better generally. So I said this week I discovered that there's a reason why my videos are not giving me the kind of views that I want, right? I I didn't know this. I didn't know this for a very long time. I know my analytics. I know how to study my graph and all of that, but I didn't know that was. Just follow me, right? Just follow me as I'm explaining. You'll be able to get the point I'm trying to make. So today I want to show you something that is very real, right? There's no theory in this. No, this is not me trying to motivate you. This is not me doing guesses. It's real. Like I'm showing you my own analytics. I'm showing you my own results, right? I'm showing you my downtime. Yes, I'm showing you my downtime. I'm showing you exactly what it is on my analytics. I'm not hiding anything from you. I literally found out the problem of my channel, right? And I'm coming here to share with you so that you can also learn. I'm still a growing creator. As you can see, my subscriber count is still small, so I'm still a growing creator. And but one thing I'm certain is I get to share from my experience. I get to share from my experience to creators who seek to grow on YouTube as well. I've been on this platform for quite some time now. So I'm sharing my experience and seeing how I can help other people avoid the mistakes they have made so that we can all get better on YouTube, right? By the end of today's live stream, you'll be able to know why people leave. God, please take away this kind of people from my chat, please. Okay, so at the end of this comment, at the end of this live stream, you're going to be able to understand why viewers leave your live stream or your videos on time, right? Why you put out a very good video and then you don't get to see views on the video. At the end of this video, at the end of this live stream, you are going to be able to understand it, right? And then another thing again, you're going to understand how to read the retention, how to read your retention. You're also going to understand the mistakes small creators make, create mistakes that you are making and you need to work on if you want to see the results that you're looking for. You're also going to be learning how to fix your channel, right? I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm going to be doing going forward for my own channel, and I believe that if you also apply the same method for your channel, you are going to be able to see positive results. Your videos are not bad, your titles are not bad, your thumbnails are not even the problem. What is the problem here? I discovered my own problem, right? It's funny how I had the same result for at least 5 videos. So I'm showing you the back end of my of 5 videos, right? I did an analysis with ChatGPT, and I discovered for 5 of my videos my retention rate has been poor, and that's the reason why I'm having the low views I'm having, right? The retention has been poor. I've come to understand that I my value is okay, I give out value, but I've not been able to grab people's attention. Hi Makey, good evening to you, good evening, welcome on the live stream, welcome to my live stream. Is this your first time of seeing my face? Is it your first time of coming down? um is it first time of seeing my live stream? If it is, please do hit the what's it called, the comments, the subscribe button, right? Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and let's just get to interact. All right, sorry, I'm trying to remove that person from this live stream. Okay, thank you. All right, so please leave a comment for me. Leave a comment if this is the first time here. Please leave a comment. I would like to interact with you. I would like to know who is here. All right, so I said I discovered that my hook has been poor, and this is one of the reasons why my videos are not getting the views that it's supposed to get. The value is okay. The click through rate is actually doing okay as well, but the hook, right? How did I get to find this out? I recently put out a video where I talked about 7 mistakes small creators are making, and in that video, I talked about 7 mistakes that small creators are making. In my mind, I have given my best. Like I've given this my best leg. Like I've done I've said a lot already. But when I went back to my analytics to check that video, I realized that the drop in the video is something wild. Like I felt disappointed. So I'm wondering how the viewers who clicked and then went off immediately, how they felt. I was feeling disappointed at the fact that the drop, right? It simply went on to say that the hook is not strong enough. My hook for my videos has not been strong enough. Two things are involved. Either I'm giving too much introduction, or I'm not giving out the value on time. Don't worry, if you can stay with me to the end of this video, you'll be able to get the information I'm trying to pass out, right? So let's talk about retention. Most of the times we are always talking about click through rate. In fact, I always say that your click through rate, your click through rate, which comes from your thumbnail and your title, is like the packaging of your channel, right? It's like the packaging of your channel. When someone comes on your channel and they are going through your video, hi Favor, hi, good evening Favor, you're welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining in. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up on this video. You are welcome, right? Tell me where you're watching from, if you don't mind. Tell me where you're watching from, and please do stay put, right? Today's section promises to be a good one because I'm showing you practical steps. I'm showing you practically what thank you Favor, thank you, I appreciate it, thank you. I'm showing you my struggle, I'm showing you the behind the scene, right? My donut, my donut. Okay, I don't understand what are you, is that your name? Is that your name, Favor? I can see Favor Chukwu no so, but you said my donut. What are you referring to? Please tell me in the comment section. All right, so okay, so I will always say, that what's it called, my donut, sorry, I'm a little bit lost. Sorry, I'm not understanding what you're trying to say. All right, so I will always say that your thumbnail and your title, they are like the packaging. Okay, say McDonald. All right, McDonald. All right. Good evening once again. Good evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. Right. So I will always say that your click through rates and your title, they are like the packaging of your channel. When someone comes on your channel and then they are scrolling through, the very first things they get to see will tell if they will stay on the channel to watch the videos or if they will swipe off. So yes, your click through rate is very important. Your thumbnail and your title, which equals your click through rate, they are very important. And Favor says McDonald's is a shop. Yeah, I know McDonald's. I know McDonald's, and I know it's a shop. Okay, welcome, anyways. So this will tell your title and your thumbnail will tell if people are going to stay on the channel to watch or if they're going to click and swipe off, right? So you want to pay attention to your click through, to your title and your thumbnail. You want to pay attention and ensure that you give it your best shot, right? So now, with that being said, today's focus is on the retention. We have talked about the title and the thumbnail, but today's focus is on the retention. Your thumbnail is good, your title is good. In fact, the value of the video is also good. But will people stay to watch if they get to click off on time? Now this that brings me to the hook, and that is what I found that my problem for most of my videos is the hook. I think from the analysis that I did, I got to discover that I've not been I don't I most times fail to hook my viewers from the very first 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 30 seconds at most. I fail to hook them, right? And once you're not able to grab the attention of people, people are scrolling, you're scrolling through. You know, when you come on YouTube and people are scrolling through, like just flipping through your browse future, they see a thumbnail, they like it. Sometimes I do it a lot. When I see the thumbnail and I like it, I'm trying to look at the thumbnail, maybe read what's on the thumbnail, read the title. What YouTube do is go ahead to play the video. Now when they play the video, automatically it plays. When they play the video and I hear the person talk, what the person says at that very 5 seconds will tell if I will stay to watch that video or if I will swipe off. Right? So this is one of the problems a lot of small creators are having. When people look at your video and you're not able to grab their attention at the beginning, they swipe off. That very first few seconds that YouTube just get to flash your thumbnail across their browse feature. The moment they look at they're trying to understand the thumbnail, they're trying to look at the title, understand what the title is about. The moment you don't grab their attention, from the very first minute they get to swipe off, and that's the problem a lot of us are having. So they don't even get to even stay to the end of the video to see the value that you shared. Only a few times people say, okay, let me hear what she has to say, or they're not so bothered about it, they now go ahead and watch. Now they are watching, and after 30 seconds, what you have to share, you have still not shared it. You are still doing introduction, you're still talking about um some story that is not relevant to the value that you have promised, right? You're still talking about some story and not relevant to the value you have promised. What this will do is they might be patient to stay to 30 seconds, but after that 30 seconds you still don't retain their attention, they swipe off, right? I have experienced this, and this is why I am sharing. I'm talking from my own experience. I will show you the graph. I have them on my phone, and I'm going to be showing you the back end of my analytics, right? I took a screenshot, and then I'll also be sharing with you what I discovered and how I'm going to be changing things for myself going forward, right? Here are okay. So I said retention, right? Retention is simply how long people stay on your video. The number of the length of, okay, let me assume that you have a 6 minutes video. If people stay for 4 minutes to watch, trust me, the retention of that video is high. Chances are the watch hours from that video is going to be good. When people stay for long to watch a video, YouTube algorithm is going to push that video to more persons to watch. But the moment they get to swipe off at 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds into the video, YouTube will consider that video as not good. And then they will suppress the reach of that video. right? They'll assume that the video is not valuable enough, so they don't get to push it out to more persons. Like I said, I'll be showing you the what's it called, my I'm going to be showing you some screenshots on my phone, right? That will help explain what I'm trying to say. Now, there's some terms that I need you to be familiar with. Terms like high stats. High stats comes as a result of the click through rate, right? People see your video, your thumbnail, they see your title, and they like it, so they go ahead and click. There's a high click on it. They go ahead and click, and when they click, if the video does not hook them, then it will result to a drop, a sharp drop. Now this sharp drop comes as a result of disappointment. It be like, this is not what I'm looking for, or confusion, and they'll be like, what's this video about? What's the person saying? What's this person doing? Why am I here? Where is the promise? She said she's going to show me 7 things that I need to clean my face. Why am I not seeing the 7 things? So there's a disappointment, and then they drop off. There's a flat line. The term called flatline. Now the flatline, what the flatline does is, when people stay to watch for a particular length of time, right? There's this flat line that appears. Now the spike, this spike, for analytics, the spike is a very good spot. If you have spike in your video, you know that, okay, people actually rewind that part of the video to watch it again. There was something you said there, or something you demonstrated there, that they found interesting, so they stayed to watch again, right? That is what the spike is about. When you have a spike in the video, if you go to analytics and then you check and then you see a spike, it simply means that, okay, whatever it is that you did there, people liked it. You could actually decide to replicate that again. Let's say it's a tutorial you shared, and then in the video there was a spike, right? Go ahead and look at that tutorial again, look at the video, and see where that spike happened. When you're able to locate where the spike happened, you can maybe in your other videos replicate that. Now there's end drop. End drop is simply means that they watch to the end of the video, and at the end there was a drop. Maybe when you start doing, you can subscribe to my channel, then they go off. Or when you start doing things like, that end of the video. Now most of the time we don't really get to watch to the end of the video, right? So retention tells the platform one thing: is this video worthy to be pushed out to more people? Sorry, excuse me. The retention tell people, what's it called? The retention tells YouTube one thing: is the video worthy to be pushed out to more persons, or is the video not good enough for more persons to see? If you're not able to keep the retention of your viewers, you're going to be having serious problem, right? You'll be having serious problem getting views on your channel. Or you can even have views, but the watch hours will not count because they left very early. You can come and then you see 1,000 views on 100 views on your video, right? 100 views, and then if they dropped up very early, maybe they really saw the title and it's what they're really looking for, they dropped up early, and that 100 views, you realize that you have, let's say, 0 point something, 0 point something watch hours for it. That's not good enough. YouTube will not push that video to more persons. That's the truth. They won't push the videos to more persons. So you need to learn how to, what's it called, grab the attention of your viewers and make them to stay on your video. So I'm going to be showing you a screenshot, right? I'll be showing you some screenshots on my phone. With this screenshot, I'm going to be explaining what I found out in my video. I'm really hoping that you will stay so that you can understand better what this is about, right? So I'm showing you some screenshots I had on my phone. When I did, okay, this is the very first one. Let me move so that we can see it. Um, Sorry, let me see. All right, so I did this video, right? I did this video, and the title of this video was seven mistakes that small creators make that destroy the channel. I did this video, and then after, I think about, how many days was this? I can't quite tell now. I can't tell how many days this was, but after about, let me say, okay, this was 2 days, right? I came and then I saw that I had just about 19 or 20 something views, right? As you can see from the graph, I have about 19 or something views. I'm talking about this part, this blue line, right? I had about 19 or 20 something views after 2 days. And I was wondering, in my own judgment, this video was good enough. What happened? What happened? What made my my video dropped this much, like why did I have this poor view? Then I went to the audience retention. Now if you've been seeing this pink line, right, if you've been seeing this pink graph on your analytics and you don't understand what it means, please pay attention to this video. I'm going to be explaining what this means, right? So you see where you have 100%, you have 60%, and you have 33%. This will tell if your viewers are going to stay on videos or not, or this is telling you if people are staying to watch your videos or not. For this particular video, if you notice, from the 100%, right, there was a sharp drop. Like, oh, this was so disappointing. There was a sharp drop from that very spot all the way down. Joshua, please, now on the live stream, I'll send it. Okay. All right. Okay. So sorry, I had a call. I need to take the call. All right. So I noticed, right, that there's a deep, this sharp drop, right? This sharp drop is the reason why I have very poor views on the channel. It simply means that my hook was not hooking enough. My hook was not good enough. That what it simply means. It means that the moment people come on the channel, they found my intro uninteresting, so they swiped off. Now, the number of persons who even managed to stay, right? The number of persons who even managed to stay, if you notice that there's a little spike somewhere, at 33%, there was a little spike. They came up a little bit, then they moved forward again. Some other percentage, went up again. They watched a little bit, and then after that, they all left. Like it means that this video, no matter how much the value was, I did a lot of wrong things in this video, so there was a real flop in the video. Now let me further share with us what I got when I asked ChatGPT to help me analyze it. This is what it gave me as the result, right? This is what they explained to me as the reason. So from the very first screenshot, I did like for 5 6 different videos, right? This particular one, no, this is not it. That particular screenshot is for, hold on. Oh, how do I get it? Please hold on. Let me get the screen. There's a screenshot I need. This is the problem I'm having. Though. I'm trying to locate which of the screenshots. Okay, this is it. Yes, this is it. Okay, so I just want to say screenshot 4, right? Screenshot 4. I can't even see everything there. I'm so sorry. Okay, so it says so it says here, this is the lowest retention of all my videos, right? This is the lowest retention of all my videos. All the videos I've been doing, or at least all the ones I shared with Charity for it to help me to analyze, this is the one that has the lowest retention. Only 17% average watch time, right? Viewers lost interest quickly. The content structure did not maintain curiosity. Maybe I did too much explanation before the value came, right? So maybe I did too much explanation before the value came. Now this is what it means. This is what it means. It simply means that um I took a very long time explaining something. Like I took a very long time explaining that I really did not hit the nail on the head, and my viewers got to swipe off very quickly, right? I have gone to watch that video again. I cannot edit it. I can't even take out the intro, right? It has to be there. The highest I can do is maybe I can't take out the intro because there's a flow with that video, right? But the fact that people left really quickly did a very just told me that okay, I paid so much attention to my intro. I paid so much attention to my intro that I get to lose my viewers on time. Right, I'm paying so much attention to my intro, and I'm getting to lose viewers on time. Now this is the second graph. Let me take another one. This is the second graph that I analyzed. Which one is this? Let's see. Um, okay. This is the second graph, right? This is the second graph. If you notice here again, at 33 seconds, or there was still a sharp drop from 100% down to 33%. There was still a sharp drop. It also still meant that for this same video, particular video, my hook did not hook. My hook did not hook. So I'm basically just telling you that I have found out the problem with my videos. One of the reasons why I'm not getting the engagement that I deserve is that my hook is not hooking. Right, my hook is not giving me what it should give. It's not giving me the vibe it should give. I am losing my audience at the very beginning, and the moment you begin to lose your audience at the very beginning, it goes ahead to affect your video. Now if I have a video that is about let's say how many minutes long, this was a 12 minutes video, and people who stay to watch only watch for 20 and for 3 minutes 21 seconds, right? People who stayed to watch, they didn't, most of them did not watch to the end. 26% of people who watched this particular video watched for 3 minutes 21 seconds. For a video that is 21 minutes for a video that is 12 minutes long, I only have people 26% of the people who viewed the video for 3 minutes 21 seconds. This just not do well, right? It didn't do well. It simply means that my intro is not okay. I am not hooking my audience at the very instance when it comes to my video. My click-through rate is okay because when I went to my click-through rate, I saw that it was good. The click-through rate is okay. The what's it called? The title, the thumbnail, the description, everything is intact. But the hook, as you can see, the drop, right? There's a massive drop from the 100% downwards, right? Now let me show you another graph. Let me show you another graph. This one. Let me show you another graph. Give me a moment to fetch it. This is the second. Okay, this is on another graph, right? This is another graph, and I still had the same problem. I had the same problem. From 100%, the thing just went down. For goodness sake, what is this? And I noticed that this is happening for my recent videos, right? This is happening for my recent videos. The reason why it's good to understand your analytics or know how to study your analytics is for things like this. At least with this now, I know my problem. I know that for the next video I'll be recording or I'll be putting out there, my intro needs to be on point, right? It needs to hit the okay. I'll explain that. Let me just let me just show you some more graph. I need to pay more attention to the hook. The first 3 seconds, 5 seconds, at most 30 seconds. That is why you have the graph at 33%, 66%, and 100%. I need to have my audience hooked at least 30 seconds. If you don't have them hooked at least 30 seconds into the video, you've lost them. You've lost their attention, right? People are busy. People come on YouTube for different reasons. So when they see your catchy thumbnail, they see your catchy title, and then 3 seconds into the video, 5 seconds into the video, they don't get value. They'll quickly swipe off. That's the truth. They'll swipe off. They won't even wait. They won't be patient enough to even watch to the end. Now, see the particular graph. As you can see, I have a serious drop. No. Even though those who managed to still watch, they watched for 4 minutes, and this was how many minutes long? Let me see if I can see it. This was for 15 minutes long, right? The video was 15 minutes long. So simply means that the longer my videos are, the more I get to lose views, right? The longer my videos are, the more I am getting to lose views. Now it's not because I am not giving value. It simply means that I lost them at the very beginning of the video. I lost them the moment they came in. Okay, I'm still going to show us what I'm still going to be showing us, right? Just stay with me, right? Just stay with me. It simply means that I'm losing them too quickly. I'm losing the people who are coming to my videos too quickly. So in when you go to your impression, when you go to the impression, you can see that some videos you might have about 1,000 impressions. It simply means that YouTube flashed, or YouTube, let me use the word flash. YouTube flashed your content across 1,300 and something persons, but only a few percent got to watch. What happened? The hook. Your hook did not hook them. That is the problem. I'm showing you now. I'm showing you real life example. This is my channel. It's not somebody's channel. It's my own channel. These are videos I just did recently, last week and then this week. The hook here is very poor. Is very poor. I need to work on my hook. That is what this means. Now let me show you a different what's it called, a different graph, right? If you're just joining in, you're welcome. If you're joining in, you're welcome. Please do well, leave a comment. Double tap to like the live stream, leave a comment, guys. Let me see this other one. I have this one here. Okay, this one now, as you can see here, the hook is better, right? The hook is better. At least I was able to grab their attention 33 minutes plus into the video. I was able to grab their attention. The hook for this one is better, right? But the average duration is 153. Let me see how long this video was. Right, this video is for 6 minutes, so meaning that for 27% of people who stay to watch, they watch the video for 1 minute 51 seconds, right? Would I say this is good? Okay, let's continue, right? Let's continue. I got about in the last 47 days, I have about some how many views? I can't see the views currently, but in the last 47 days, I have some views on the video. I can't say this is doing well or not, but the point I'm trying to make is, aside the click-through rate, which comes from your thumbnail and your title, if your hook is not good enough, you keep losing views, you keep losing viewers, you keep losing potential subscribers, right? If your what's it called now, if your retention rate is low, you will keep losing people. Now let me show you the most recent, right? Let me show you the most recent one. Okay, let's go. um Okay, I don't think this is the most recent, but for this one, if you look at this one here, you also see that I was able to, give them a good retention, right? The retention for this one is still good. The retention for this one, the hook, I was able to, grab their attention at just below 66%, right? I was able to grab attention. So for me, for subscribing videos, I really need to work on my hook. That is the point of everything I'm saying. Now let's see the most recent one. Posted just yesterday before yesterday. Where is that video? Where's the video? Where's that particular screenshot? This one, right? Now this is not showing properly. Let me see if I can get a better one. Just give me a moment. Let me get a better view. All right, so this is it, right? This is the most recent one. As you can see, this is like the best so far. This is like the best so far. I have 9 minutes video. My duration is, right? The people who watch for 3 minutes, you can tell for free that this is far better than all the other ones that have shown. The graph is not pointing, it's not rushing all the way down. It simply means that the hook I gave here is good. Now it's not just about giving your hook, right? It's not just about giving the hook and having it to be good. It goes beyond that. When you're giving your hook and it is superb, right? The hook is superb. You've gotten their attention, they have stayed to watch the video. You need to learn how to give your value on time. right? You need to learn how to give your value on time. They have stayed on the video, they are now here, they are watching, they need to get the value. No more no need for long talks again, no need for further stories, right? You need to give your you need to give the what's it called the value on time. So I've shown you from my own back end, my analytics. You now know what mine looks like or what it looks like. Now going forward, what am I going to be doing, right? The very first pattern I noticed in my videos, let me keep this well. The very first pattern I noticed in my video is every video loses some viewers early, right? All of the videos that have shown us, aside this last one, my viewers left very early, right? I was not able to hook them properly, so they left early. So it's like I said, I have now discovered the problem of my channel. My hook is not hooking enough. My hook is not grabbing what it's supposed to grab enough. So I need to work on my hook. Now the second pattern I noticed again is the videos with spikes. They perform better, meaning that, okay, for instance, maybe the ones where I'm doing tutorial, I'm showing them how to use a particular tool, or showing people how to use a particular tool, how to do something. Those kind of videos where people get to rewind, those videos do better, right? That's the second pattern I noticed. Now the third pattern I noticed is that long videos, right? My long videos, they I get to lose attention to my long videos way early. Sorry, I get to lose attention for my long videos way early. So I think I am giving out good value, but I'm doing a lot of explanation. So going forward, I need to cut down on how I explain, right? I need to cut down on how I explain in my videos so that I can keep the attention of my viewers. Now, the next pattern I also observed is the value comes too late. Like I've done my introduction, I've talked about my name, I've talked about my problem or something, and I'm not hitting the nail on the head. I'm not hitting the nail on the head. I'm not hitting the pain point of my viewers, right? They come and they see my title, and the title says four newest way to get 4,000 watch hours. 30 seconds in, I'm still doing introduction, right? When they wait 30 seconds in, I'm still doing introduction. Before they get to 1 minute, and I've still not told them the fastest way to get 1,000 watch hours, they will swipe off, right? So now I know that that's my problem. I am going to ensure that I work on it. Now the next problem, right? The video that did well, right? I noticed that it had the video had a better structure, it had more engagement, it had more retention, right? It had more retention, a better structure, it had more structure. Like I had a better flow. Now as I really still went ahead to ask AI, to give me a good flow for my videos. So going forward, right, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sharing, for instance, I want to talk about 5,000, 5 ways to get subscribers fast, right? I know that I'm serving small creators. I'm serving creators who are struggling to get watch hours, subscribers on YouTube. That is who I'm serving. I know this already. So when I come on YouTube now, or I come to make my videos, I'll, instead of saying hello, this is Visa Freak here, hello, this is Glory this channel, instead of saying all of that, I'm going to ensure that I meet the pain points. I state the pain point of my subscribers. So I'll say something like this: are you a small creator who is seeking to get subscribers? I recently found a very short cut, and I'm going to be sharing it. Do you get? This way, I've hit their pain point, and I'm telling them that if they give me some more time, just maybe like few more minutes, I'm going to be sharing what I have promised, right? That is why they clicked. They saw the title, that's why they clicked. Now I have done this. I can also go ahead and tell them that in recent times, right? In recent times, people who use this method have testified, right? I can also go ahead and show them my analytics. I use the method and it worked for me. This is what my dashboard looks like. I can still go ahead and tell them that, okay, I used this particular method and I was able to get brand deals. I can show them like results, right? Show them the results. Let us see You that is teaching how to do it, when you did it, what was the result you got? Show them the results. They will be in, you feel like grab your attention, and then they will be okay, let me see what she has to say. Now when you have said that, the next thing you need to also to tell them, okay, if you can give me 5 minutes, if you can stay with me for 5 minutes, I'll be showing you in detail how you can get the same result. Then you go ahead and hit and begin to spill the very first process. Do this, open your that, go ahead and just give them the results, right? So instead of beating about the bush for the very first 30 seconds without hitting the nail on the head, go ahead and just give the result. The second rule here is, why creating your videos. I know that editing, sincerely, for me, editing is like my most tasking duty on YouTube. Sincerely, I won't lie to you. I'll create a video. I have more than 10 views on my phone currently. But sit down and edit it now. Sam, editing is a very big problem for me. So I know that there are creators like myself who find editing stressful, right? But there are easy ways to get to do editing, right? You don't have to make it perfect. All you need is to make it worthy or worth it. Let people be able to click on it and be able to watch it and get value. So what do you need to do, right? What do you need to do for your videos, right? What you need to do when you're creating the videos, you should put some triggers, engagement triggers, things like when you say subscribe, you put the subscribe button, you put a subscribe sticker, and put the bell button that says that just this king, right? They see the subscribe and they know that king, they know they should subscribe. Now there are other things like, if you say one mistake, you can do this, you can pop up the words on the screen, right? Pop the word on the screen and put a sound to it, like click sound or whoosh sound or something. Now during putting all of these small edits, it helps your viewers to actually stay. Your once you can be viewing something, and then your brain has forgotten, your brain has slipped away, your mind has gone somewhere else. Now at the sound of that came, or at the sound of that bell, it helps juggle your mind back to reality, right? So at the sound of those small screen clues, I don't know how to explain it, those screen clues, it serves as triggers to bring people's mind back to the video, right? It serves as triggers to bring people's mind to the video. So you can also do things like review, you can do things like example, but the one that works best is showing the back end, the result that you got, right? You can show that, okay, in 1 hour I was able to do a live stream for 1 hour, and I got 500 subscribers from the live stream. This is the proof, right? You can go ahead and just show them the proof in the video. Now the next thing that you should also do is fast pacing, right? Fast pacing. Okay, I am sorry, my network took me out. All right, so the next thing you can also do is fast pacing. What is fast pacing? Instead of giving endless narration as to how 7 tips, right? Instead of giving endless narration on each point, you can just make it very fast, right? If you give the point one, let it not be more than 1 minute long before you give the point two, right? Before you as you give the point two, let it not be so long again before you give point three. The video shouldn't be up to 20 minutes. There are some videos that should be up to 20 minutes, but because we just want to make it long, yes, if it's so long and people swipe off very early, you are still not getting the result that you want, right? So you need to ensure that you give out what's it called, the value on time. Let there be a fast pacing, right? Remove unnecessary explanations, remove unnecessary introductions, and unnecessary talks, remove all of that. Now the last part is tighten the ending. No long outro. There's no need for the long outro. I think I do that a lot in my videos, right? I do that a lot, and I'm going to be reducing it. I'm going to be changing my pattern going forward. So no long outros. Just give a clear call to action, right? What do you want people to do at the end of this video? You've shown them something. You can tell them, okay, leave a comment. You can tell them, I have a package for you, send me a DM. You can just tell them clear things. You want them to watch another video, show them which video to watch, right? Give clear call to action, right? Clear call to action. It should be really clear so people just see it, and then they know exactly what to do, right? The last thing I'm going to be talking about is curiosity. Let your viewers be curious enough, or let your videos be curiosity filled. Like, how will I explain it? Um, we know that you want to grab their attention in the very first 30 seconds, but make the video interesting in a way that people are curious to get to the end, just to see, okay, for instance, you said in the beginning, if you stay to the end of the video, I'll be sharing a template with you that you want to try. Trust me, people are going to be staying. They want to know, okay, what is this template, what is this thing she's talking about. They want to know what exactly it is that you have promised to give them for free if they stay to the end. Things people pay for, they are going to stay, right? So you're going to be giving curiosity loops. Now the last one is, going forward, right? By next week I'll be sharing a new I'll be having a live stream again, where I'll be sharing a new back end of what I implemented. All of these things I've said tonight, I'll be implementing them on my own channel, and I'm going to be sharing with us what the back end looks like. I'll be sharing with us what it is like, right? I'll be talking about what I now found out when I applied everything I've talked about this night. I have discovered my problem is the hook. I've discovered I'm not returning them early. I've discovered that I am just what's it called? I give too many explanations. I have also discovered that I don't give the value on time. All of this I've discovered. How do I implement it into my own channel so that it can be better? Going forward, I'm going to be ensuring that I aside paying attention to my hook, to my click through rates, that's my thumbnail, my title, I'm also going to pay attention to the hook, right? I'll be giving so much attention. So when you come on my channel, or when you come on my videos going forward, right? When you come in, instead of having me do so much explanation, in fact, let me introduce myself afresh. I am Ali Virtue, and this is Grow with this channel. Welcome to my page. This is the intro. I won't do any other intro again. No more Visa Freak this, Visa Freak that, or Grow with this. I have you can see that already on my channel. So you already saw the name of the channel, and this is V, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and just hit the nail on the head, right? Just go ahead and give the pain points. When I talk about the pain points, grab the attention of my viewers. I'll go ahead and begin to deliver the value, so that the video is not so lengthy. It's not about how long the video is. If the tutorial is going to be a long one, I will also mention it from the beginning of the video that this tutorial is going to be a long one, so my viewers are aware. They decide, okay, I want to really get the value for this particular what's it called, this particular thing that is being shared. I want to see to the end and get the exact value that is being shared, so they decide if they want to stay and watch the end or not, right? So going forward, I would have loved, I don't know why the live stream is feels like I'm alone. I know that I had people earlier, but currently it feels like I am alone here. But it's all good. I know that some persons will still come back later to watch the live stream, which I will still appreciate. So going forward, I would like to know, is this a video that you would like me to put out as a content on my channel, right? um I'll be dropping that video on, let's say, on, I can't record tomorrow, maybe by Saturday, next week Saturday. I'll be dropping that video, right? That video will be I'm dropping that video next Saturday, where I'll be explaining in details how you can understand your analytics, how you can understand the graph, this mighty graph that you're seeing that looks pinkish, how to understand it. I'll be sharing in the video how you can understand it using all of these things I have said, right? So please, if you're new here, kindly leave a comment. You can ask me anything at this point. Ask me anything, say something. I will want to interact with you. I want to connect with you. In like, let's say, 11 minutes time, I'll be ending the live stream to go get other things done. Tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you're going to church, for those who are Christians. Please leave a comment if you've watched my videos in the past, right? If you have seen my videos in the past and you somehow found values from those videos, I would really like to get a feedback, right? Feedback helps us as creators to do better. It helps us to create better videos. It helps us to put out better information. Helps us know where to adjust, what to adjust, and how to adjust what to adjust. So if you have ever been on any of my if you ever watched any of my videos and you found value or you got value from them, please do leave me a comment, right? Leave me a comment. And if you are that one person who sees my videos but you don't get to subscribe, kindly hit the subscribe button. Even right now on this live stream, hit the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up on this video, and yes, let's just get to be a tribe, a community together. I am always willing to help small creators like myself to grow. I know that I don't know it all. I cannot even know it all. Right? Everybody is still growing, including Mr. Beast that has, I think the highest currently. He's the highest paid on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Even Mr. Beast, he still has things that he gets to learn on YouTube. Right? We don't always know it all. So please, um, if my videos have ever impacted you in any way positively, please leave a comment for me and leave a thumbs up on the videos. Also subscribe, right? Subscribe. I will have a goal. I would like to meet my goal. I would like to meet the target at the end of the month, which is to get 650 subscribers at the end of the month. I know it's very feasible. It is very possible. It is very feasible. So um do me the honors of hitting the subscribe button. Thank you so much for now. As I can see, I do not have any viewer for at the moment. I don't know if I have also if maybe I don't know if maybe I have also tampered with this particular live stream with my hook. I don't know if I did tamper with my hook. If my hook was not hooking enough, please tell me in the comment section. I would like to really get better, right? I would like to get better at this creating thing. I would like to serve my audience better. Hey, good evening, welcome. Please tell me in the comment section where you're watching from. I would like to interact with you. Good evening. I am almost done with the section actually. I have delivered the value I promised to deliver. I have talked about the topic. So if you don't mind, if this is something you like, if you're a creator and maybe you have issues creating content on YouTube, and then you can just rewind and watch the beginning of this particular tutorial. I've been able to explain and giving a breakdown of what's it called now, of how to study the pin graph on your YouTube and analytics, right? How to study the YouTube Studio. It's not there for fancy. There's a way to read it and know exactly what the problem is so that you can have it rectified, right? Your click through rates, where you see the click through rates, it's important. Let me show you what that is, right? Let me show you a quick picture of what that is so that you know how to understand your click through rate. I think, is it this picture? No, 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 no. Is it this one? I'm trying to get the exact image. Just give me a moment. Okay, should be this one, right? Okay, so if you check here, okay, so if you check here, you're going to see impressions click through rates. This impression click through rate simply explains that explains how people got to click on my video, right? And I can see 8.9%. I think this has been the highest for me this year. This has been the highest for me this year. This particular importantly, it was actually at 10% as of yesterday night. It was at 10%, and then it's now gradually dropping. Currently at 8.9%, but this has been my highest. So I'm trying to explain that if this simply means that my thumbnail, right, my thumbnail and my title, they are doing a good job. My title is not misleading. My thumbnail is clear enough, so people are actually following. Like they're actually clicking on the video because of my title and my thumbnail. That's what that thing means. And I will always tell people, right? Every single symbol you see on your YouTube analytics, it means something. For every video you put out, whether it's short form content, a long form content, a live stream, anything that you get to put out there on your YouTube channel, from your analytics you can tell You can understand why the video is doing well or not. And like I said, me, I've discovered now that my own problem is my hook. I have a very poor hook, right? I don't get to grab the attention of my viewers on time, and I don't get to retain it. So when I have a lot of persons swipe off early, it's negatively affecting my views. And the one where I actually had, like this particular live, I don't want to show it again. Like this particular last screenshot I shared, right? I had I had more persons, stay. The retention was good, the value was good, the what's it called, I was able to give the value on time, I was able to grab their attention, I was able to hit their pain points. That video was talking about how to use pre-recorded videos, to live stream, right? If I wanted to use a pre-recorded video for this live stream, I now know how to, right? So that was what I was sharing in that video. And you know that a lot of creators like myself, right? They want to get their subscribers on time. They want to get views. They want to get watch hours on time. And one way, I will always preach it. One way to achieve that is through live stream, right? Even though that, yes, sometimes you come on your live stream and it's looking like it's not friendly. Sometimes you are here and it's just one person watching, zero persons watching, 20 something persons watching. Sometimes it's not just friendly, right? Even though you get to experience that, people still come back to watch your live stream. That's one good thing about live stream. People still come back to watch your live stream. So sometimes you put it out your live stream, and then when you come back, you end up seeing that it was 20 something, now it's 900 and something. People actually do come back to watch the live stream. So when I did that video, I shared that video, and I noticed that yes, people really had interest. They want to know how to get view watch hours on time. So they clicked and they stayed. Not only did they click, they stayed to watch the video to the end. A lot of persons who clicked. At least how many percent? Let me check it again. I had about how many percent of persons, click to watch and stay to the end. Just let me see. This is the graph right here. Right, this is the graph right here. So they clicked. No, this one. So it says 45 hours, right? 45 hours. Video is 9.19 minutes long, seconds long. Um, my audience retention is 38.1%. My average view duration is 3.33%, 33 minutes for a 29 minutes video. I think this is encouraging, right? There, as you can see, there are some spikes. Spikes is that there are places where people actually rewind to watch, right? And then this is really good. The hook is good, the flow is good. I didn't do, if I go ahead and add a timestamp, that I need to start doing. I need to start adding timestamps to my video so people can easily, navigate to exactly what they want to watch. Now that's another recommendation that ChatGPT gave to me, that I should start adding timestamps to my videos so people can easily just navigate to what they want to watch and get the value that they need. So thank you so much for everyone who joined in. I didn't have as much engagement as I would have wanted. I didn't have as much audience as I would have wanted. I'm going to have another live stream again tomorrow, right? I'll have another live stream again tomorrow. The topic will be different, the flow will be different, but I'm trusting that while I come in, right, while I have the live stream, I'll have more persons watching. Key favor, thank you so much for joining in. If I had my way, if I had more time, I would have stayed longer on the live stream, but now there's no need for it. There's no need. Let me just end it Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. See you again tomorrow. Do have a blessed night. Happy New Week in advance. And I'm hoping to see you on my channel this new week. Alright. Good night for now.